I don't know Nadeska well enough to have a personal gripe with her. All I know about is our working relationship.
That's fake.
How's that fake?
Me and Nadeska got closer after you left. You and her used to be hanging out random fucking places. So when you could just like dismiss that personal relationship, I'm like, damn, Joe really sees people as expendable. Even when they might look at him as, hey, we might be coworkers, but we are friends. And I do think
that's a little problematic.
Shh. Ak and Joe. DJ Akademiks and Joe Budden have been at the forefront of hip-hop media for almost a decade. One came from the internet, the other came from the industry. Joe Budden built his empire off explosive rants, brutally honest music critiques, New Jersey cigarettes, and turning podcasting into must-see entertainment. Akademiks built his empire off of YouTube, live stream chaos, industry politics, the ability to drink a bottle of Hennessy at full velocity and understanding one thing before everybody else did. In the internet era, attention is power. Back during the everyday struggle days, they looked like the perfect duo. Joe Budden, the former rapper turned respected loudmouth commentator. Akademiks, the internet kid who built an empire off of YouTube and live streams before traditional hip-hop media even understood what the internet was becoming. But if you really watched closely, the tension was always there. Joe always criticized Akademiks' style of media, clickbait, gossip culture, and profiting off of negativity. Meanwhile, Akademiks felt like Joe and a lot of old school hip-hop media looked down on him because he didn't come from the industry machine. And the bigger they got, the worse it became. Joe Budden evolved from rapper to podcast mogul. Akademiks evolved from YouTuber to one of the most influential voices in hip-hop media. Both built up massive platforms. Both built up loyal fan bases. Both slowly started believing they were the real #1 voice in the culture. Because underneath all the jokes, insults, and viral moments, this was never just rap media drama. This was two men fighting over who controls the conversation in hip-hop. But the real fracture started during everyday struggle. Because while fans saw chemistry, Joe and Akademiks were slowly exposing what they hated about each other in real time. Joe came from the era where respect in hip-hop was earned through relationships, experience, and reputation. Akademiks came from the internet era, where numbers mattered more than credentials. Joe thought Ak represented the downfall of hip-hop media. Ak thought Joe represented bittersweet gatekeepers struggling to adapt to new rules. And the interesting part, every episode made both of them more powerful. The arguments went viral, the tension became entertainment, and the audience started to realize something. These two didn't just disagree. They fundamentally viewed hip-hop culture differently.
Don't be telling me like you know my content better than me. No, that's a no. For real, no, it's not you, it's both y'all. No, y'all don't know my content. If y'all think y'all know my content, start quoting me on shit or videos I told you.
I watch every fucking thing you do. You wanna talk about it, nigga?
That's a lie.
I've seen your last 3 twitches with them fucking bum-ass escorts. I go to your Instagram every fucking day, and you talk about a whole bunch of bullshit.
Who's sorry that you feel personal? Wait, I don't care what it was.
Sorry.
It's easy to tell what y'all do. You do one podcast. I got a million content I produce every day.
I don't know how to.
Every Thursday come to my Twitch. We do streaming albums every week.
Everything changed once Joe Budden walked away from everyday struggle. In late 2017, contract negotiations between Joe and Complex reportedly fell apart, and Joe decided not to return to the show. But to Akademiks, this wasn't just a business decision, because in Ak's mind, everyday struggle was something they built together. The debates, the chemistry, the viral moments, the clips that took over social media, that platform became a cultural staple because of both of them sitting across from each other every morning. So when Joe left, Akademiks looked at it like somebody walking away from something they built together from the ground up. And after that, the relationship slowly started shifting from partnership to competition.
I'm just disappointed. I'm disappointed by pretty much everything I'm hearing today. At least Billboard ran an article on it. They said Joe Budden has left Everyday Struggle. Complex confirms Joe Budden is not continuing as a host on Everyday Struggle in 2018. Complex told Billboard the show will be back in the new year with all new episodes and guests. We wish Joe all the best and thank him for a great 2017. That was a very disappointing statement. Just me personally. I wasn't expecting anything like that to be said. Again, Everyday Struggle, I think it's becoming stable in the culture. Again, it was built on the backs of me and Joe, the dynamic we had. If you guys watched from the beginning, initial episodes for the first couple weeks, those were really bad. But it took us almost hating each other, like really hating each other, like leaving and probably going home each day saying, man, I can't stand this motherfucker. Like, to get to the point where when I look at months, like the last 3-4 months, like it was super dope. And I think it was evident on screen.
Once Everyday Struggle ended, both of them started winning in completely different ways. Joe Budden built one of the biggest podcasts in hip-hop through long-form conversations, viral debates, and industry relationships. Akademiks took over the internet through live stream, instant reactions, and non-stop engagement with the fans. Different lanes, same result. Both of them became more powerful than ever. And as their platforms grew, so did the competition between them.
And by the way, if Joe has any issue with what I'm saying, he could also voice it. When they brought me on Everyday Struggle, I brought the fucking audience, nigga. It wasn't just a nigga who was just like a college interpreter. I brought the audience. Matter of fact, I could even argue that a lot of the podcast audience that dipped after Joe dipped was people that was introduced through me who took a liking to the Joe. You realize that I put out more content than like podcasts, like all these podcasts. And I think Joe Budden podcast does a lot. We do more content than them, probably by two. When Joe Budden said, yo, hey, listen, I'm not putting my stuff on Spotify and whatever, we're boycotting, they literally cited the actual number of people that they knew unsubscribed. And it was like I don't even want to say the number. Like, they could actually be like, oh, it's like 15 people that left. Like, it was, so they looked at that and they were like, oh, good riddance.
And as the competition between them kept growing, the argument stopped being just about numbers, influence, and who controlled the culture. Now the conversation was started to become deeper than hip-hop media, because eventually, Joe Budden and Akademiks stopped arguing about music and started exposing how differently they viewed morality, tragedy, and the internet itself. And one situation that made that difference impossible to ignore was the murder of P&B Rock.
But I hate that I saw that clip. I hate that Ad put that clip out. This was my exact Adam 22 argument about sensitivity and just you got to be sensitive to certain things, right? If I have this piece of content where he explained exactly what he did, I can't put that out because at the end, while alive, he's describing his partner and he's talking about the role that your partner plays in those instances. And I don't have nothing bad to say about it because as a man, we've all been there where we peeped something and our partner maybe didn't feel it was that serious. It's nasty. It's nasty, yo. It's nasty. You can't do that. You can't do that.
She's just doing regular shit.
She's going through enough.
That's it.
She's going through enough. She suffered a loss.
Right.
Yeah. No, her kid's father.
Because then here come the internet. Oh, I think she set him up. Like, yo, dog, sit this one out.
Right.
You internet detectives, sit this one out.
No, it's bad.
First of all, I know Adam or whoever the fuck just got on the heat by Joe Budden for posting some shit when someone died. Let me be very clear, and I'm gonna be very stern when I say this. Ain't no motherfucking media or hip hop nigga could check me. Just let me make that very clear. So I see people like, oh, Joe Budden can't check me. Just let me let y'all know that. Facts. Also, let me address, because I did post something when I seen niggas on Twitter because y'all hatred of me, and by the way, I could tell y'all don't even fuck with P&B Rock. Y'all taking this opportunity to try to hate on me. Let me also put this in perspective. Number one, where the fuck was y'all niggas at when he was hitting my phone every fucking day for the last 30 days? We dropped the interview a week ago. You niggas didn't give two fucks. Maybe if y'all cared about some shit, y'all would be like, yo, what's up with this? Yo, you should move differently. Y'all never seen shit till now. So I don't care about none of what nobody says. So let it be known, nobody could check that. Y'all didn't fuck with this nigga. Y'all wasn't talking to him regularly. Y'all wasn't really trying to help him. Let me tell you what I did. You tell me what you did.
Now, Joe Budden also criticized you releasing the P&B interview.
Yeah.
A couple days after his passing.
It's not even a hip hop thing. Every media outlet does this. It doesn't matter if it's CNN, NBC, ABC. When somebody passes away, they got their montages and packages and old videos and pictures and old interviews. Everybody does it.
I think in hip hop media, I like to say new and independent media is treated differently because Revolt could run, you know what I mean, the oldest interview or freestyle they have of P&B Rock, and it's not like they're paying homage. You know what I mean? Like, they're showing love. If you do the same, they're thinking, oh, you're making mad money off of him. Like, you just exploit. So I do think there's a new
So
thing.
are the TV networks. What do you think advertising's hard?
I agree.
They do these specials where they play the funeral back, or they send, for Queen Elizabeth, they sent all their journalists over to the UK. Like, it's the same thing.
For whatever reason, people feel like it's wrong that people in new media make money. I don't know what it is. You know what I mean? So it's like,
And after the P&B Rock situation, the tension between Joe Budden and Akademiks stopped feeling like regular rap media drama. Because now people were asking a bigger question. Had hip-hop media gone too far? Joe Budden came from an era where certain things were supposed to have boundaries. Akademiks came from an era where the internet rewarded whoever moved the fastest. And the scary part, the internet wasn't slowing down for anybody. Every tragedy became content. Every argument became clips. Every emotional moment became engagement. And whether people wanted to admit it or not, Joe Budden and Akademiks had both helped create that world. And as live stream culture kept getting bigger, the lines between hip-hop media, internet culture, and pure entertainment completely disappeared. Now streamers were influencing rap conversations. Internet personalities were becoming bigger than artists, and podcast hosts were starting to look more like celebrities themselves. That's when another name entered the picture, Aiden Ross. Because once Akademiks fully stepped into the streaming world, the Joe Budden vs. Akademiks tension stopped being just about hip-hop anymore. Now it was old media versus internet culture on a much bigger scale.
I saw that nigga, Aiden, talking shit about Doechii. There's no way you won't think this cool. There's no way you think this gonna be cool.
You can't do that.
You thinking you popping and talking shit about that sister? I'm gonna fuck what she said to that art. You keep calling her names, bro. I swear to God on Olivia, bro. It's going to come to a place where that's like, it's permanent. Can't take that off. AD let you get away with it the first time. He should have fucked you around and you didn't. Niggas keep letting you get it off because they want to be cool with you. It's one thing to say, hey man, you know what? That lady ain't said your name, so you assuming it. You finna start calling her out her name. I'm telling you right now, 7th Street Crit, nigga not going for that. It ain't even got nothing to do with TD. Eventually, you just a white man talking shit about the sister.
Yeah.
That's what it's coming down to. I'm just keeping it a being with you, bro. I know you fuck with Act. I know you fuck with Flock and a couple niggas. You cannot be no motherfucking white man talking that much shit about that black woman.
I do want to say I'm rooting for Glasses Malone to get all the Crips together to beat up Homeboy. I am, sorry. Because I think that's what she was talking to in the song.
Yeah. I didn't know at first.
She was talking to little fuckity fuck.
The more I looked into it, she was directly talking to him. Oh, because he said some wild shit.
Yeah, he said a bunch of bullshit.
Wild shit, yeah.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
Yeah.
And then there was some back and forth after she put the song out. And I like Glasses Malone saying what he said, and hopefully he meant it.
Joe Budden, you're a pussy. Fuck you. Let's link up. You know where I'm at. I got police with me too.
He didn't even go to Gravedigger Mountain when Youngboy told him to, so you can't even take him.
I ain't gonna lie, Joe Budden. I got police with me, and I'm in your city. What's good? What do you want to do?
Yo, can I speak to DJ Akademiks?
Still don't sure.
Can I speak to DJ? Is this DJ Akademiks?
I should be saying it the other way around. Can I speak to Joe Budden?
I gotta tell you, I'm seeing some things. I just wanted to know, like, everything cool? We cool? We good?
Oh no, of course, me and you are good, but I need, I like when my friends get along. All my friends get along. I gotta squash this you and Aiden thing, man.
Man, fuck that nigga. I don't give a fuck about him. I'm calling about you because in some of these clips I'm seeing, I mean, so no, it's looking. I'm not hearing my man say, "Yo, I know Joe. I love Joe. I've worked with Joe. I made history with Joe.
That's okay.
We ain't just about to just keep talking about Joe any type of way around me. Now that's what I thought I would hear."
But I don't know if I'm welcome at the Joe Budden podcast right now because, well, me and Mark, I think we're cool. But you know what I mean? At first he was bucking crazy, but he chilled out. But the other masculine, man-looking bitch over there, the Mona, the crackhead one, me and her don't get along. You know what I'm saying? I'm waiting for her to die of an overdose. So I'm like, maybe I'm not welcome because you got some new guests that don't fuck with me.
But then the beef took another turn, because now it just wasn't Joe Budden and Akademiks anymore. Mona Love, better known as Don't Call Me White Girl, stepped into the conversation. And when Mona criticized Akademiks, especially for the way he built part of his platform off street drama and internet chaos, Akademiks shot back hard. But this created a problem for Joe Budden, because Mona wasn't just some random voice online. She was now connected to the Joe Budden podcast. So when Akademiks responded to her, it put Joe in the middle of a situation he didn't fully start, but couldn't completely ignore either. Now the tension wasn't just about Joe versus Zach. It was about what happens when the people around Joe start taking shots too.
You somebody like Akademiks, as big as his mouth is, you're going to say something about it being little because it's funny. Especially his build. He already built like a baby mom. I'm not a big fan of people that are like not in the streets at all, doing all street content. I just don't get that.
I'm seeing her talking crazy outside of her mouth. I ignored it like 3 times.
All waiting on me to respond to that big thick stud Akademiks. Y'all got me fucked up. I wish I would. Look how you call me a scammer. You're a rat. Look how you call me a scammer. You ratting in your comeback. Your comeback is radish. You fat rat stinking. You go to the event, you can't even be the first thing. You gotta be in the background. You come to the events, but when you come to the events, through the back and sit in the back. When everybody's sitting in the back, because you can't sit in the front because you scared. Because you like going back and forth with them. Say it to my face.
She's talking about I done scammed so many people. Keep in mind, this is a drug addict and a crack whore. You having a stroke in 2 sneakers, beefing with me? I do like the Joe Budden podcast. It's intolerable these days because I can't listen to Shorty. She dominates conversations with anecdotes that I don't care about. A lot of times, I like to listen to Ice because he's at least giving a realistic music perspective. Ish gives life perspective. Joe, he's everything. Flip, comedic relief. Park, my boy, he got really technical. I like that. This bitch just come with a bunch of like blabbermouth, sloppy. What the fuck is going on, man? Gotta cut it up. Skip.
I'm the kind of person that, like, I talk shit. I talk a lot of shit. And I think I can take a joke. Like, even earlier it was like, oh, she mad or something. Like, I really don't care. I don't really get mad for real. But it has to be funny. And like where I'm from, or just the type of person I am, or just the school of thought I have, I just feel like I'm not about to clown, oh, you got cancer, that's why you had a stroke, that's why you had this. I just think that shit corny. And it take the fun out of it for me, like the shit talking part, you know?
Yeah.
And by the time the Mona Love situation happened, it was obvious this whole thing had become bigger than everyday struggle, bigger than podcasts, bigger than live streams, bigger than the internet drama. Because underneath it all, Joe Budden and DJ Akademiks were really fighting for the same thing the entire time. The #1 voice in hip-hop media. 2 completely different personalities. Two completely different styles, two completely different generations. One believed respect, experience, and relationships gave you the voice in the culture. The other believed the internet changed the rules forever, and the audience decides who matters now. And even after all these years, the friendly fire never really stopped. A random joke on a podcast, a slick comment on live stream, a subtle shot hidden inside a rant. Because whether they admit it or not, Joe Budden and Akademiks are forever connected. Two people who helped transform hip-hop media into entertainment while secretly competing to become the face of it.
Yeah, Joe, I got you this year, man. I got you.
So you think that you're better than Joe?
All right, so don't let me kick my man back in.
I'm just asking because that's what you're saying.
Joe, listen, there's a lot of ways to look at this.
There's only one way.
Okay.
You're above him.
No.
Do you agree with
But
that?
here's the thing. So I'm looking at this in voice. I think Joe has an amazing platform.
You get into semantics, man. What are we talking about, yo?
No, it ain't no semantics. Joe can't fuck with me. That's my nigga.
Okay.
He can't fuck with me. What I'm saying is that I fuck with his podcast. There's a lot of voices on there. When I'm on stream, it's me versus a million. And that's just what it is. Not only the people watching, the people who's gonna be tweeting about it. Listen, half the time I'm off that hand dog. Joe's my man, but I think 1 and 2 I rock with that.
Heck, I hear your little streams, nigga. You want more? Hey, what's up? You try to turn shit up? What? I gotta call my man and see what's going on.
I've been hearing something. I didn't know what went wrong. I've been hearing something. I've been hearing something.
I feel like all the people that was on Drake's side, it's just time for them to get this shit off with Iceman coming. So I feel like that's what it is.
You just glad on
I was on the other side of this. And then we had the fucking state conversation that he replied to. I don't know. I just gotta call my man and see what's going on. But 1 and 2, 2 and 1, tomato. Again, the same. What he wants to do, step it up out there.
Shouts to everybody on the list. Word, shouts to the list.
And congrats on number 1. You guys, congrats on number 2.
Salute.
The rest of you work harder.
And maybe the craziest part about all of this is that Akademiks might eventually end up in the same position Joe Budden was this whole time. Because when Ak first came into the game, he represented the new generation. Fast content, internet culture, live stream chaos, no gatekeepers. But now, Akademiks isn't the young internet underdog anymore. There's an even newer generation on the uprising. Younger streamers, faster content, more extreme personalities. And eventually, Ak might have to fight to stay relevant the same way Joe Budden had to fight to stay respected in a rapidly changing media world.
DJ Akademiks has officially become a hip-hop news page for 35 and up. I've been watching this slowly happen over the years, but he actually just posted Netspend and NBA YoungBoy's new video for Messed Up, which was like the first post he's made for a rapper in our generation for a long time now, and the comment sections are just lit up with 35-year-olds who have no idea what's going on. Looks like this generation of music is transitioning over to people like 42CEO for new media outlets, because I grew up on this. I grew up on DJ Akademiks, but he is just refusing to adapt to the newer generation, so it looks like he is going to be the rap news outlet for people who are getting older and still want to hang on to that old school rap. And ass shaking music, of course. He loves posting about that side of rap as well. But comment your thoughts, guys. Do you still go to DJ Akademiks for news, or do you tap in with me and 42? Come on now.
Maybe that's just a cycle of content. The old generation gets replaced by the new generation until the new generation becomes the old generation too. And maybe that's why the Joe Budden vs. Akademiks situation was always deeper than rap drama. Because in the end, it was really about time, about evolution, about ego, about relevance, and the fear of becoming replaceable in the internet that never stops moving.